Welcome back to the second night of your virtual parish mission. I want to just reiterate once again, the word virtue means strength. I'm trying to give people strength, and the best way to do it is with the theological virtues of faith, hope, and love. And mission basically means being sent. So we're sending this message to you through the World Wide Web and to your own homes, into your minds. But where is the greatest missionary territory ever? Well, it's the movement between head to heart and into your own lives. And so all of this is going to take practice. So you've heard people say, you got to practice your faith. Because to be honest with you, if you don't practice your faith, you ain't got much hope. Let's just be very honest with something. I can hope to win a gold medal in something, but if I don't practice in that craft, there ain't no hope for me. And so hope is not just like a thing that's out there. In fact, we realize that hope is once again seen as a person. Who gives you hope? There are sometimes political candidates who are going to say that I'm going to give you hope and change. And that might sound nice as a rhetoric, but unless you're God, you ain't giving me no hope because you're a human. The only way that we're going to actually have hope in a human is if that human does God's work, does the work of God in them. So Mother Teresa, she gives me hope. When you have people who are being faithful to their marriages, even if it is hard as heaven, that gives me hope. And so let's talk about the theological virtue of hope and where does it fit together. Because if you remember the image of the box of puzzle pieces, that's kind of our life right now, and that's kind of our faith. There are so many parts to it, and you got to put it together, and honestly, you can feel hopeless. How many of you felt hopeless? You're probably raising your hand, and if you're not, then I'll see you in confession. I know you're lying to me. Because we all feel like sometimes our desire for good is never going to be achieved. And so faith and hope are so close together that sometimes you might confuse one for the other. In fact, if you go to Hebrews 11:1, you're going to see how faith is the realization of what is hoped for as evidence of things unseen. Okay, and there's a key. There's a key. If you want to have hope, you're going to have evidence of things that are not seen, evidence of the invisible God. And what I'd like to do is point out some hopeful things that point to the evidence that God is real. Because I'll be very honest with you, I think there are a lot of believers, even right now, maybe you or some of your kids or family members, they're probably thinking, I'm just going to go to church just in case God is real. I get it. And I'll tell you that there are going to be a lot of atheists who are hoping that God is not real. You can imagine the fear that they have to live in. But what I want to do is give you hope in something that is concrete.